Super Mario Sunshine, the game after Mario 64 and the game before Galaxy. Hey, wait. Looking in both directions isn't favorable. You got a timeless classic and an absolute masterpiece. These games are beloved by all. Even among the 3D games, except for 3D Land, they're all well respected and amazing games. Sunshine, on the other hand, isn't that. While yes, some people feel that way and even put it at the top, some ridicule it and put it at the bottom. It gets to the point where it is the most controversial Mario game. Opinions vary more than Mario ever could, because this is much more important. The second ever 3D Mario game was divisive, to say the least, to push it to this bound. So, why do people love or hate Super Mario Sunshine? A major player for this game's popularity is nostalgia. Being the GameCube Mario entry, it was inevitable. It's the GameCube. I was a wee kid though. I knew nothing about this cubicle game system until I really got into gaming. Therefore, I only saw gameplay of Sunshine. I never really experienced it. My first time playing was when 3D All-Stars came out. It never really seemed special because it was placed with games of the same level, even better sometimes. Also, I love Galaxy and I wish I had a working copy of Galaxy 2. If you grew up with it, you're obviously going to be more attached to it. I go into better depth more in my Mario LIOHI, so go check that out. Let's get into logical reasons though. There is a major shift in gameplay from 64 to Sunshine. There's a lot less emphasis on combat and movement. The long jump, a classic move that we all know and love for being fast and a good movement option. Not here! Instead you just have the dive, which paired with water is really fun, but why? I'll tell you why. Anything crouch related is just gone, well, except for the ground pound, which is tied to the camera center button in the air. Why, in the Mario game centered around shooting water, can you not center yourself in the air? Couldn't the Z menu just be inside of the pause menu? There's so many frustrating things removed that it's beyond infuriating. So, Sunshine's movement is bad, right? Well, for one, you still have super fun moves like the triple jump, side flip, and wall jump, and you're armed with a flood pack, the most innovative attachment to your normal moveset. You got spraying water, the way you'll mainly use to defeat enemies. You can run and spray, or take the time to aim your shot. Alongside that are the additional nozzles. The hover nozzle is the best due to its practicality and being fun to use. You get some extra airtime, which can be used to scale up hard to get walls. The turbo nozzle is not really useful, but damn is it fun to use. Running at high speeds with no care in the world never gets old. The rocket nozzle is the opposite, as it focuses on vertical movement and values practicality over fun instead. It's used effectively, but every time I'm using it, I wish I was just using the hover nozzle. It really saves the gameplay and makes it super fun. How fun is it to explore, though? Let's look at the locations Delfino Isle has. Bianco Hills is basic, but fun, as any good first level should be. Rico Harbor is the best one. So much that I named my Scizor after it. I don't know, I was somehow able to connect rock, paper, scissors to Mario Sunshine. The scaffolding allows for some of the best platforming in the game. It's so much fun to wall jump, flip, and boost up these narrow platforms all over the open ocean. Gelato Beach, the place with the Wiggler boss fight and nothing else that's good. The Sandbird and the Watermelon Festival. I think you get the point. Pina Park has a nice atmosphere and going around it is quite enjoyable. Serena Beach is beautiful and Hotel Delfino is really fun. Noki Bay has some great vertical platforming, but 7.8 out of 10 too much water. Pianta Village is dumb. Too little is going on, the bottom part is stupid and basically useless, and in later missions, the only water source is in the back. Why would you even remove the original water source? Also, it's buggy. Wait, that's the whole game. Scarlet and Violet. Absolutely amazing games. Definitely recommend to everyone, except for one thing. Those bugs are a real nuisance. You can tell the game hasn't been finished. That applies to Sunshine as well. Well, yes, it's not that bad. It's enough to make it the most buggy Mario game. 64 and Odyssey may have some, but at least they aren't harmful. For bugs to be a real problem, in my opinion, they have to physically hinder the gameplay experience. Scarlet and Violet being a literal termite nest at least don't disadvantagize, how is that not a word, you all the time. On certain shines, it just makes it terrible. Physics are just god-awful sometimes. The Watermelon Festival, Corona Mountain, the Pachinko Machine, the Lily Pad Shine. Seriously, there are so many infuriating shines that could have been fixed with a better physics engine. I find so many glitches on casual playthroughs and it's so annoying. One time you're standing perfectly fine, the next 7,000 bonk particle effects show up at once and now you're able to clip through the wall now. I want to talk about how bad these shines are individually. The Sandbird. Balancing on this god-awful creation is a nightmare, especially when you're going for the blue coins. If the watermelon you need that's all the way at the top touches anything, consider it gone. Most of the time it's just dumb luck that it got down there safely. My condolences if you mess up on the bridge. The Pachinko Machine. Do you want to get these coins on the left? Yes? Too bad you're getting pushed away from them. Physics just don't exist inside of this hellbox. You're better off cheesing this than actually doing this. Corona Mountain actually starts off pretty fun, making good use of the hover nozzle. Then you get to the boat. This fucking boat. You will die if you touch anything. God bless your soul if you're going for the blue coins. You're going to need it. The controls are not good. It will go in the direction you sprayed in hard. It's awful. Also, the rocket nozzle part exists. Speaking of spraying water to move, you got the worst level in a Mario game. Worse than anything in the Lost Levels, the Lily Pad Shine. First of all, getting to it is a nightmare. This pipe is blocked by Juice Thing. How do you get it? Well, obviously, you get a Yoshi, take the sewer, go to this island, hop on this boat, hop on this post, eat bananas to replenish your Yoshi, hop on a different boat, hop on the island, spray juice, and you don't even get to use Yoshi in the level. Throughout this, if you touch the water once, you have to start right at the beginning. On top of that, the mission is so unforgiving. Taking this pipe will make you do that thing again, so death is a more favorable outcome. Getting to each coin is so miserable. If you miss one coin, you can attempt running on the sides, but death most certainly awaits you. If you want to swim in water, a substance in the video game most commonly secured to transpire in, too bad. You die instantly. Speaking of coins, what about the blue variant? They're inoffensive in casual playthroughs, but good luck if you're going for 100% completion. There's ones in the most bullshit locations that it's awful to get all. You're going to need a guide. This is the main reason people hate this game. The absolute brokenness can really take you out of the game and frustrate you beyond relief. But still, the game is good. Playing normal shines is really fun. You got Petey Piranha, Gooper Blooper, the Blooper Surfing Room, the Wiggler, Mecha Bowser, the Runaway Ferris Wheel, Phantom Manta, Mysterious Hotel Delfino, the Casino, King Boo, Scrubbing Serena Beach, Ely Mouth's Dentist, all great levels. Even the ones not mentioned are a blast. Platforming and fighting is always a joy. I like how the story is handled. The cutscenes are a surreal but nice addition. I like how Peach gets some time to settle before getting kidnapped, and Bowser Jr. is a pretty good character, but he gets a lot better as this series progresses. Secret stages are a nice change of pace, and also the Shell secret is the best one and changed my mind. Delfino Plaza is an amazing hub world and one of the best. I have a lot less to say in favor of the game, but that's because it's so general. If you're not miserable in this game, you're having a blast. These negatives just bring down amazing aspects this game has. Aspects that haven't returned for a pretty logical reason, but would be fun to see again. It's just really good. So, where do I lie on this good old spectrum on love it or hate it? Well, there's a category I haven't listed yet in this series. The middle ground. It's asking a lot for everyone to be on a side, but that just isn't possible. I'm leaning a bit towards the love it side, but I'm nowhere near a strong opinion. This game's strengths can exceed a lot of Mario games, but its weaknesses plummet below others. This game is flawed, yes, but it's still a fun experience to check out. Compared to the 3D lineup, this ranks second worst. Luckily 3D Land is quite bland, but as a wise crab once said, if one of the worst is this amazing, fun, and innovative, you know you have a damn good series on your hands. So yeah, Sunshine is a good game. This is love it or hate it, however, so it's understandable if you don't feel the same way. Most feel it staggeringly in one direction, but for me, I'm okay just liking it. If you enjoyed, please tell me through the use of a convenient button, and if you want to see more from me, consider subscribing. If you have any suggestions for LIOHI, let me know in the comments. Maybe you'll be someone with a good idea and it'll become a video. Anyways, farewell. Have a relaxing Christmas vacation.